Alright, so we're going to do some right defense shots here. Somebody asked me to show them how I did it in the last video towards the end. I think it was at 10:05 where I made a right defense shot and I hit the corner back here. Basically how you do it if you're going to set it up. If the goalie is set up like this, if you're looking at it through here like you would be playing, all you basically do is line up your center like that with your stick straight and his right leg kicked out to the right here, to make sure you have a clear path to that left corner, and then you can try to shoot there. You can go to the right corner too, over here. You just do the exact opposite. And this is especially if the defense or his goaltender is like turned around like that, then you can have a clear path, especially if this guy is out here. You can have a clear path to the net like that. That was shot to the other corner, but you could always try too to have like a redirect. Something like you can try to like move your stick like this for your center, to have it angled like that to where it redirects and then feeds it to the corner. That's a little bit harder, but I mean it can work. Other than that, there's a different one that I usually try that will work sometimes, especially when people start to defend this regular shot here pretty well, is you take it on the opposite side and pretty much you just shoot it off the boards and then go to your center. So I'm gonna need both hands to do this here, but you can try set up with your right there. If I could do it, that'd be nice, but I think you get the gist. Basically, you just shoot it like you would on the other side, off the boards, and then hit your center in. There's a couple of other shots that you can do with the right defenseman. I did it a couple times. Obviously, you can do that, but I think I usually do this sometimes too. Go back door. Obviously, you can do this, especially if they're covering like this. If you can't, shove it up there like that. And if they got their stick on this side with this defenseman, sometimes you can just simply go out and then shoot it. It'd be like a little quicker. It would look like this, and then you can bank it off that way too, like that happened right there. But if they're covering it up, just kind of go out, and sometimes you can shoot it if they give you the open lane. But for this shot, in terms of how to shoot it, I can't really explain to you how to shoot it. Basically, all I can explain to you is where to position it on your stick, and that is basically just you get it out towards, I'd say about right there on your stick, to where like the end of your stick is towards the middle of the puck. And then basically how you hold it is you just kind of like, I don't know if any of you guys are double jointed, but if you kind of have that feeling in your fingers where it kind of like snaps, that's basically the best I can explain it. It's kind of hard to explain. Sometimes if you shoot it right, you can get air on it, and if you can get air on it, they have no way of defending the shot. But basically all I can tell you is probably get your stick towards the middle of the puck and then shoot. And then that's pretty much how you're going to get the most power on it. So you'll see it here, about the middle. Well, it's blocked there. About the middle. And you get a pretty decent amount of power on it. I don't hit it all the time, but it's a pretty decent shot to try, especially if they are leaving it open. But the biggest, like that was probably the best one. I could only do it probably 2 times out of 10 shots, but I mean, if you hit it right, it's pretty hard to defend. Sometimes you just get nothing on it, like that one, but sometimes you can really get some power on it, and it's really hard to explain how to get the power on it when you shoot it. Really, you just have to practice it to learn how to get the power on it the best way. So yeah, that's about all I can do with the right defenseman, and I'll see you guys for some more gameplay later.